Happy New Year, everybody! Or for those who don't care, happy holiday. Well, the holidays have ended, so I shouldn't be saying that. Welcome to the first episode of 2026 of the Primetime Gorehounds. I am Primetime with the Gorehounds son Paul Burt, watching Escape from New York from 1981 from John Carpenter on January 7th, 2026 at 4:09 p.m. Eastern Time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live!
Yes, we are!
Yes, indeed. Welcome to 2026. I'm here. Happy New Year, everybody. From myself. Happy New Year, Paul. Happy New Year to the viewers. And hopefully this year doesn't suck. But yes, tonight we are watching Escape from New York, starring the great Kurt Russell, directed by my favorite movie director of John Carpenter, written by John Carpenter and Nick Castle, the OG Michael Myers.
Nice.
Interesting. Very interesting. This movie, Escape from New York, it's a very interesting one. Of course, John Carpenter got the inspiration due to the Watergate scandal that President Nixon was involved in. This got some inspiration behind this. And what's interesting about John Carpenter and the way how he directs his films, we all know, obviously, he's a master at horror. He's a master at creating tension, mood, and atmosphere. But when it comes to his action films, it's still an element of that, but it's much more rebellious, much more social commentary on society, more rebellion, against the system mentality. And that's what this movie is very much about. You see a little bit of it in They Live, but you see a lot of that here in this film. It's actually been a while since I have seen this film. It's been since honestly the last time I saw this film, I was like 11 at the time. So this is my first time watching this in a very long time. But Paul, how the hell have you been?
Well, I've been doing good. First of all, I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody in the chat box. Hope you all have had a good one so far. My one's been pretty good. My Christmas was okay. I had a good time with the family and just chilling out, watching a couple of Christmas movies. Yes, Terrifier 3 was one of them. Then I had to do some photography for a New Year's drag show, which was really fun. Everybody had a good time with that and got a lot of good photos from that. And then at the start of this week, we had a bit of a cold snap in the UK, a lot of black ice, and I had an accident and I fell while I was out in town and dislocated two of my fingers, my pinky and my middle finger, and I had to pop them back in place while I was there. So that was a bit of a painful start for the week. But apart from that, everything's good, and only about 30 days until it's carnival season soon. So you know where I'll be soon.
Oh, yes. Yes. We all know where you'll be.
NWO.
You're never going to let that down, are you?
Hey, bro. Hey, listen. Listen. What you do is your business, man. Don't just leave me out of it. But
it's not like that, bro. Come on.
That's what they all say. It's not like that. Okay.
But anyway.
Yeah, fucking gonna take over the world all of a sudden. But
hard to deal with those questions. But yeah.
But yeah. As for me, my Christmas was good. Christmas was great. Actually.
It's good.
With some family, with some loved ones. New Year's, not so much. I mean, been working a lot these past couple weeks.
Damn.
But hey, always my mentality is when the money is calling, you go to it.
Can't say no to that.
can't say no to that. Can't say no to the money. So yeah, so it's been nice. It's been nice. I've had a great day actually
That's good.
today. Yeah, I'm not. Everything just was good. Like I say, spend the early more personal day with someone you care about, and then you bring in the new class of the Black and Brave Wrestling Academy, watching kids puke, which is always nice.
Yeah,
And get to come back for the podcast.
that's cool.
Oh yes. It was it was really cool. Yeah, it was really cool. Yes.
Mm. But yeah, like
Damn, look at him titty.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know that was an accident. I'm sorry.
well,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I wasn't thinking that, but okay. Anyway,
that was an accident. I didn't mean.
we got our first titty skit at the turf 2026 already. We didn't even call for it, but okay. But anyway,
well, I was kind of thinking of the girlfriend, but yeah,
it's fine. But yeah,
she's probably embarrassed right now. I'm sorry, but yeah, go
that's
ahead.
cool.
Paul.
But yeah, Escape from New York. Believe it or not, this is actually the movie that introduced me to John Carpenter many years ago when I was a kid, before Halloween. Can you believe that? But yeah, I remember when I first saw this movie a long time ago, I was just like, whoa, this is something I've never seen before in a movie. I've never imagined the idea of a movie where a whole city has become one big supermax prison. That's unheard of. I mean, it's kind of an interesting but a scary concept at the same time, because you think to yourself, man, could something like that happen at some point in the future? You never know. But I also like how well produced this movie was, and how the scenery and the apocalyptic stuff.
It almost did in 2020.
Yes, well, that was because we
Almost.
had a that was because we had a 28 days type virus coming out, minus the rage. But yeah, that was kind of fucked up. But no, this movie is it's one of my favorite. It's actually one of my favorite Carpenter movies, and like I said, it was the movie that introduced me to the filmmaker himself. And the last time I watched this before now would be, actually, believe it or not, I actually watched this movie a few weeks ago, because I ended up getting as a Christmas present, I got the Escape from New York 4K and LA from one of my friends for Christmas. So I thought, oh, nice, because I tried to get an updated copy of that, but wasn't able to. So somebody thought ahead of me and gave me that as a nice present. So I thought, yeah, shout out to you, man. So that was a nice Christmas present. So yeah, I got a chance to watch this again recently, and looking forward to seeing it again.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, and then this was the breakthrough role for
Kurt
Kurt
Russell.
Russell, because Kurt Russell at the time was a Disney kid. He was because for people who don't know, Kurt Russell was a child actor. Worked for Disney films, and I believe he did Elvis before this. That's another movie him and John Carpenter worked on. So this was his truly breakthrough role, and the role that he's known for, and hell, and has been an inspiration. The video game Metal Gear Solid is from the Snake Plissken character. So yeah, this is a man, Kurt Russell, who John Carpenter had to fight for. The studios did not want him. They did not want him. So
why?
What's that?
I wonder why.
Well, he didn't fit the action star look. Now keep in mind, this is 1981. Now, we still didn't have Stallone and Schwarzenegger yet, but we still had Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Oh, so studios like Kurt Russell or Clint Eastwood, and they tried to get Clint Eastwood, which I could easily see him in this role too.
He could have landed that role pretty good, but I'm guessing he.
But no. He didn't do anything. John fought for Kurt Russell. He fought for Kurt. So
yeah. So even shout out to John Carpenter for that.
For sure. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm watching this on Prime. It's free on Prime. We're at Arvo Embassy Studios. Avco Embassy Pictures and International Film Investors and Goldcrest Films International present. That's where we're at.
Yep.
Where the rules go. We go 3, 2, 1, play. When we say play, you press play. Again, 3, 2, 1, play. When we say play, you press play.
And if you don't press play, you're going to become dinner for the crazies.
Wait. You said dinner?
Collard greens, green beans, cheese and potato. Neck bone, grits, rice, casserole, butter beans, black-eyed peas, chicken nugget, and deer meat, chili fries, apple pies, and chicken thighs, sweet peas, dressing, ham hocks, and turkey necks, fried hog head, cheese, liverwurst, and bologna, Krabby Patties, roll noodles, hot links, and Kool-Aid, sugar bread, pickles, hot sauce, and Lay's.
Fuck, I walked right into that one.
You did. You absolutely did. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait. We already said the rules. Okay.
Yeah, we did say the rules.
Okay, all right. 3, 2, 1, play.
And we are in. Let's go.
Of course. John Carpenter's Escape from New York. That classic score.
Love it. I really do like the score for this movie as well. It sets the tone perfectly.
Well, you got the band, you got the Halloween crew. You got John Carpenter, Deborah Hill, Nick Castle, Dean Cundy. Donald Pleasance. Dean Cundy comes back. Yeah, you got the whole crew coming back.
Yeah, and that's why this movie clicks so damn well, because you have a fine well-oiled machine of a crew here.
Isaac Hayes. Isaac the Duke. Yes.
Yep. Who many years later end up playing Chef in South Park.
Oh. Tom motherfucking Atkins. That's every time I see him, that's his name. You gotta add
Tom motherfucking Atkins. Yeah, gotcha.
Charles Cypress. Yeah, wow, the whole crew really is in this.
Oh yeah, Harry Dean Stanton, who just came out of the first Alien movie at that time,
and the lovely Adrienne Barbeau, who was hot as fuck in this movie.
I'm not arguing that 1 second, dude. Oh, and let's not forget who does the narration of the story later on after these credits roll.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah, because makes a cameo in this.
Mm-hmm.
John Carpenter. Alan Holworth. Yeah, John Carpenter's right-hand man.
Man, they're all in this one. No wonder this movie clicked.
Written by John Carpenter and Nick Castle.
The OG Michael Myers.
Which Nick Castle, I believe, was I think he just did Starfighter, or he's because Nick Castle wanted to be a director.
Yeah, I think he was in the process of directing that one as well around this time. Yep. They don't make them like this no more.
And what makes 1988. Yep, there's that voice.
Yeah, you can't mistake that.
You know what's funny though?
What's that?
Well, you know what's funny? I laugh when I see movies like from like 80s and 70s, and they're like futuristic films like this is what 1997 or this is what 2000 This is what 2026 is gonna look like.
Yeah, I
Like,
remember that.
it looks nothing like that.
I know, like, because
it kind of makes the movie look kind of stupid, but
yeah, but it was that time at that time back then. You know, nobody knew what was going to be ahead at that point.
no,
And I,
like doesn't this movie supposed to take place in 1997?
yeah, 1997. So that's supposed to be like 29 years ago. And I remember when we got to 97, I was just like, well, I don't see any news reports about the city being a prison yet.
No, it looks nothing like it. Like I remember I was watching, like there used to be like I think it was like Fifth Element.
Oh yeah.
At this point, we were supposed to have like flying cars and
Back
all
to the
that
Future
shit.
in 2015.
Yeah, it's like no, it's still the world. I mean, the world has greatly evolved in 20 years, but for the most part, it still looks the same. Nothing really changed. I mean, technology has changed. You know, all that stuff.
Yeah.
The way how we communicate has changed.
Look at
But as far as looking like an apocalyptic of a whole city being a prison,
look at that shot. Look at that shot, man.
That's a great shot. Hey, that's Dean Cundy, man. One of the greatest filmographers
all time.
Did
look,
Back to the Future, did Indiana Jones, little movies, but nobody really cares about them.
Fair enough. And what's up, Chaz? What's up, Philip? What's up, Lou and Rob? Hey, the gang's all here in the chat.
Chaz says Adrian was so sexy, Carpenter married her. Yes, he was on that quick.
Oh yeah. These two poor suckers trying to get away.
Shit, it was probably in this movie where they actually initially met because John Carpenter and Deborah Hill were dating for a long time. And because Adrian Barbeau comes back for the Fog, and shout out to Deborah Hill. Apparently, Deborah Hill was cool with it because that could have been a really awkward movie set.
Yeah. Oh, these shots of New York where there's nothing going on. That was actually a matte painting that was done by James Cameron.
James Cameron wasn't in the background in this, which happens all the time. I mean, it's a famous story that Robert Englund was on set for Halloween. He was cleaning the leaves.
Yep, I remember we talked about that when we were doing the first Halloween movie.
There he is, Paul.
Tom motherfucking Atkins.
Tom motherfucking Atkins. Okay, like the coolest guy on earth. Look at that walk. Look at that bad motherfucker walk.
Dude, he walks like he owns the place, and rightfully so.
He does own the place. What are you talking about?
I'm saying, but any film he does, he walks like he owns the joint.
Well, because he does own the joint.
Exactly.
He does whatever he wants, man. He can get any girl he wants. He can do whatever he wants. He can abandon his kids. He can abandon his family for a woman he met 2 days ago. But nobody's gonna care because it's Tom motherfucking Atkins.
Now we're on the LA River. I recognize that bridge.
I think a lot of this movie wasn't filmed in New York. I think it was filmed in St. Louis.
Yeah, because I remember at the time, hearing it on the commentary that St. Louis had some really bad fire that happened in the city.
Yeah.
So they ended up using the ruins of the city to make the backdrop of New York.
And that's Kurt motherfucking Russell.
Oh yeah. Legend.
Who like I said, but before this, like I said, he did the Elvis film, which pretty much came and went. But before this, he was he was one of the original Disney kids, and this was his breakthrough role, which of course Kurt Russell has gone have a very illustrious career.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, we did The Thing. He did this. Then he went on to do The Thing. Then he went on to do fucking
Big Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble in Little China, Tango and Cash. Overboard, where he met Goldie Hawn, Unlawful Entry. Then in the 2000s, he had a good run. Death Proof, Stuntman Mike. Like Kurt he's as legit as they come.
Yeah, and one of my other favorite movies that Kurt Russell was in was Backdraft.
Backdraft, Soldier, he was in.
That's a good movie.
He looks so young. Kurt Russell was a baby. He was a baby here.
Yeah, he must have been about 31 when he did this. Lee Van Cleef. I mean,
Tom Atkins. He's just cool. He's just cool for no reason.
certifiable badass.
This is certifiable badass. Like when we did The Fog, I don't think we had no idea what his character was. He was just a cool motherfucker for no reason. That slept with Jamie Lee Curtis like within 30 seconds of meeting her, man. Hey, don't leave your woman. Don't leave your woman around Tom Atkins.
Because he'll take them.
He'll take them. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Clubber Lang's manager right there.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that was him.
Don't go waste your punches. Do your head.
Damn, dude.
I actually just got through watching Rocky 5 the other day.
Yeah.
I still got my problems with it. It's definitely my least favorite Rocky. But it has its good moments. I just hate the whole, Paulie messed up their fortune and all that stuff. It's like, so all that work was for nothing. Got it.
Well, apparently that's something that happens to some of these people in sports. I mean, look what's
happened. That's true. I
mean, look what's happened to Mickey Rourke lately. He's on the verge of getting kicked out.
Oh, I saw Mickey Rourke recently.
Yeah.
God, bro.
He's done, dude. He's done. I'm sorry to say, but he's done.
Oh shit! I didn't know she was in this. Fucking Nurse Marion.
Yeah, they're all in here, dude.
Literally, the whole Halloween crew is in this movie. That is crazy.
Hell yeah!
Well, you know what though? I like that though because you have that familiarity. You have that, like you have that connection.
Yeah, and I think this guy here with the glasses, I think that's the guy that played. You remember that actor that was in that TV show called Quincy? I think that's his son, if I remember right.
That looks like the guy. Oh, the man himself, Donald
Pleasence. He is playing the president.
Yeah, he looks so weird without a mustache, though.
I know, right?
Looks so weird.
I remember when I saw him on one of the James Bond movies when he was a villain. I was just like, "Holy shit, is that really you?"
It's so weird because everybody, which rightfully so, they look at him and think of Dr. Loomis, which rightfully so. But people forget he had a very long, illustrious career, before then.
Yeah, that guy's been in like a whole heap of good movies and classics. But when he started being in Halloween, I guess you could say he had somewhat of a resurgence in acting, especially in the horror field in films like this.
Halloween, which a role that he wasn't gonna get.
No.
Goddamn, Michael's on this plane. I gotta go.
And it just hit a building.
Ooh, that didn't age well.
No.
That did not age well. Oh my God. I did not. Oh no. Oh no.
Nobody knew that was going to happen back then. Dude.
Oh, a plane hitting a building in New York. Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna say no more about that.
Ouch. Just ouch.
Yeah. I mean, damn, dude. But anyway, yeah, this is that's the LA Bridge bit, and I think they land in parts of St. Louis in a minute. Oh, can you believe also that I know I've been hearing about it for a couple of years, but they've been trying to get some kind of a reboot off the ground for this, and word is, I think the guy who one of the writers of the Saw movies, I think it was Lee, he's I think he's in the directing role for it. I think, but I don't know who's going to play Snake. I would say his son, Wyatt, but I doubt that's going to happen.
I'm good on that. But
yeah, I know, but I'm just saying about they've been trying to get this they've been trying to get this movie series back on like for modern era type stuff. And
you know what I think should happen?
Go on.
And I've said this before.
I know.
I think John Carpenter and Kurt Russell, we should get one last movie with them, because I believe Kurt has said that if he was ever going to play Snake Plissken, he's only going to do it if John's coming back. And I believe John would come back for Kurt. But if it's not going to be Escape from New York film, it doesn't even have to be a movie. It could be a nice little 30-minute, 40-minute short film. It could be like a Thing sequel, like we could catch up on McCready's life after the events of the Thing whatsoever. It could be a short sequel. It could be a short film. It could be like in one movie set, so John doesn't have to worry about going from place to place whatsoever. And have their last movies be together would be poetic.
I would like to see John Carpenter and Kurt either do a sequel to this or a sequel to The Thing. That'd be a good way for them to, for them to both go out. Absolutely.
Yeah.
This creepy fucker coming up. I can actually do his laugh similar to his as well. Right about now. There he is. This is the guy that was in Assault on Precinct 13 as well. He was that one that shot that kid.
That's another good John Carpenter film.
Oh yeah.
Like he's really like John is really good at horror and action. Because and a lot of his movies feel like westerns,
This dude, man.
Oh, looks like it's crazy because this is supposed to be 1997.
Yep, it's supposed to be. Yes, but it's supposed to be like 29 years ago. So, oh, there's a finger. Don't get me started on fingers. I've already had broken ones this week.
Speaking of which, I'm thinking I might eat some chicken fingers tonight.
Stop.
What?
Stop, man.
What?
You already know what happened to you already know about my accident today, dude. Come on.
It's a finger. Just walk it off.
Oh yeah, sure. Painful as fuck though, but
Oh man, stop crying! I'm not
crying.
You ain't that hurt.
No, but dude, it hurt. It was sore as hell for a good couple hours after I put it back in place. God, now I know how Bret Hart felt.
Oh shit!
Yeah, remember that time when he had to pop his finger back in place and
the thing. Oh, I thought you was making. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I thought you was talking about something else that he went through.
No. I was talking about that finger injury, and then Kurt was looking, thinking, "God damn it, dude."
Yeah, I've never had to pop a finger or a short body ligament. Was that Sean Cyphers there?
Yes, I think it was.
Yeah, this is 1981, so they probably filmed this in 1980. So yeah, coming. Yeah, he probably filmed this at the same time he filmed the Halloween 2.
He did, yeah. So they were kind of going like back and forth between the roles he was doing. There you go.
And what I love and what I love about this role is that in a weird way, Snake Plissken was the original John McClane. Because if you look at Kurt Russell, he's not. I mean, like I said, granted, this was before Arnold and Sly's time, but he doesn't look like your regular, stereotypical action hero. He looks like he looks like an everyday man, like,
Yeah, he does.
and that's why people gravitate toward the John McClane character, because he didn't have it. He was like, he looked like a regular person,
Yeah.
and because if this was this was before Arnold, so like I said, so the actions, the main action star at the time was Clint Eastwood,
Yeah,
Charles
Clint.
Bronson.
Yep. And then I think it was a year after this. Then you had Rambo, which came a year after this one, and then it was Conan the Barbarian the same year in '82, and then it was Terminator in '84. So yeah,
Which is crazy because First Blood, I don't really consider it I mean, it has action in it, but I don't really consider it an action. To me, the movie's a straight up drama.
Yeah,
it's a straight up drama.
Yeah, it's true, but that was the beginnings of Stallone breaking into that mold.
I would say what broke him. What really broke him into that mold was Rambo 2. I think that's what really broke him into that mold was Rambo 2.
Yeah, like I said, like the first movie was the early beginnings of it, but then
it was the beginning of it. But yeah,
and then when Rambo 2 came up, everything just fucking blew up for him after that.
And Conan the Barbarian just not even Arnold acknowledges that movie.
Hey, that was the movie that kind of
Arnold doesn't acknowledge any of his early films. I think I could be wrong, but I did hear a rumor that if you ever did an interview with Arnold Schwarzenegger, you can never bring up his early films.
Damn, it's like that, huh?
Well, have you seen his early films?
Yeah, I've seen Conan, yeah, and I've seen
Hercules in New York.
Yes, I've seen that on TV. I've seen that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be associated with that shit either.
No, I don't blame him. So yeah, there you go. He's getting his gear together, and the whole thing. But they added the whole like what they do to him next, the whole countdown thing that he's got going on.
It's badass look. It's a bad. He got the eye patch,
Yep.
I mean, Kurt's in good shape. Like I'm not saying Kurt looks like a wimp, but compared to Arnold, Arnold would probably break Kurt in half. But what makes Snake cool, is the swag he has. The I don't give a fuck attitude. Kind of like a Stone Cold Steve Austin, where he's not a hero. He's not a good guy.
No, he's not.
But if it came down to it, he does have high morals. He does, value human life. It may not appear that way, but I think what really brings the movie full circle is the ending of the film, where he talks to the president and he asks him, like, how do you feel about the people that that died to get you here? And then, of course, the president, Donald Pleasant gave like a stereotypical, PC, political talk. And
in other words, he doesn't give a fuck, basically.
He didn't give a fuck. And then Snake saw right through it, and he gave him the wrong videotape. And I think that's what brought his character full circle. Like, not a good guy, not necessarily like a hero. He's not someone that, he's not a role model at all. But
I mean, James, this is why I gravitate towards like anti-hero type characters. Guys like Snake Plissken, guys like the Punisher, guys like characters that have like a bit of a dark past and a shade and jaded kind of personality. That's why I gravitate towards. When you got these like clean cut good guys, guys like Superman and all that, I cannot relate to them, and like everybody else would. I more gravitate towards these kind of guys.
And then look at the ultimate example. I'm only bringing him up because I just saw his interview. The ultimate example: Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah,
Stone Cold Steve Austin. On the surface is a heel. On the surface is a heel, but like I one of the greatest episodes of Monday Night Raw. And I think, like I said, this puts his character, takes his character full circle. was keep in mind, folks, for those that are probably young, look, WWE back in the day in the 90s was wild. So there was a storyline, right? It was called the Ministry of Darkness. And and the Ministry of Darkness kidnapped Stephanie McMahon.
Yes, I remember this one.
Tied her up. And was going to force her to marry the Undertaker, right? And get crazy shit.
Yeah.
And Vince McMahon asked Stone Cold for help. And Vince McMahon's like, man, Austin's like, man, fuck you. Like, I'm not going to help you. But Austin still went and saved Stephanie. Jim Cornette was on the money. Could you remember what Jim Cornette said?
I remember some of it, yeah.
He said he didn't because Austin still he still came down and saved Stephanie, but Jim Cornette was right on money, and this applies to Snake Plissken. He didn't do that for Vince. He didn't say that for Vince. He did it because it was the right thing to do.
Exactly.
And I think that's what Stone Cold. He didn't give a fuck about Vince. He didn't care. He didn't give a fuck about anybody, but he saw some fucked up shit happening. He's like, that's not right. And he saved Stephanie. He was still being Stone Cold. Because remember when Stephanie, hugged Stone Cold? Stone Cold kind of like didn't know what to do.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like
that's like that to me is kind of like what Snake Plissken's character would be.
Yeah, it's like, even though he's not like a good guy at all, but he's definitely someone that you would want on your side.
Isn't there a scene here when Snake sees a woman about to get raped and he doesn't do shit about it?
Oh yeah, that's coming up later on. But first of all, he's got to get to New York first on this little glider jet here. And yeah, for anyone who didn't catch it, yeah, he's they stuck a little something in his neck. He's got about 20 hours. Otherwise, they're gonna bust his arteries open.
Yeah, yeah, this is not something that he really he's kind of forced into doing.
Yeah, he ain't got no choice because it's either
and it's a cool and this movie's it's a cool idea. It's a cool concept. A whole city being a prison.
I know, right?
That's a cool idea. And I think John when he was in college. Well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
This bit here where you see with the video screen, that's not no CG computer. That's basically a blacked out room with glow in the dark paint on these boxes, which is originally which was originally the Blade Runner future city scene, but they modeled it for this New York here. Oh, I love these shots, man. They're so damn good. Now you know why I'm drawn to like apocalyptic urban stuff. You know what I mean? There's like a strange, for me, it's kind of like a strange beauty amongst the decay. You know what I'm saying? I find it fascinating. That's why I'm drawn to these kind of environments in these films, whether it be a zombie film or apocalyptic movie. This is why I gravitate towards, stuff from scenes on The Walking Dead or scenes from like Fallout, the video game, and of course the TV show. And just I think that a lot of those films and video games that I've just mentioned drew some kind of inspiration from this movie as well. And of course, like you mentioned with Solid Snake from the Metal Gear Solid games, it's all there. A lot of the inspirations for a lot of the stuff we see came from this film.
Oh yeah, like you play Metal Gear Solid, you see Solid Snake, like that's 100% Snake Plissken.
Damn right. Right on top of the World Trade Center.
And then about maybe 15 years later, did Escape from LA. Is that correct?
Yep. Yeah, Escape from LA came out in 1996, and that movie had the biggest budget that John Carpenter had, and he's actually gone on record and said that was his favorite film.
Escape from LA.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I mean, I know the second movie is not near as good as this one, but I do like the sequel because it was a fun fucking action film.
I've never seen Escape from LA. Never seen it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put that on the watch list at some point then, guys. Be ready for that. But dude, if you've not seen it, it's actually. I'm not saying it's as good as the first one, but it's actually a fun action sequel. You know, something they did for fun. That's what it came down to. Man, this is no lights on the. That is such a video game shot right there.
Got Tom Atkins, Charles Cypher's there.
Yeah. I mean, I love the fact that this movie, even though it's an action film, but this movie is a slow burner. It's a very suspenseful type. Like when you see this bit coming up right here,
well,
where somebody just runs around.
That's mostly all John Carpenter's movies.
Yeah. And this is, I don't know if that's, I think that was one of the floors in the World Trade Center they used for that scene. But this stuff coming up right now, this is definitely St. Louis. Man,
it's a low budget too, but I mean it's a low budget film, but it looks good. It looks good.
This movie's budget was $6 million, but it went on to make $50 million.
Yeah, $6 million in 1980. Ooh, that was good luck.
Keep in mind, I know, and keep in mind, this is no closed set or anything. This is the ruins of St. Louis after that fire.
And I think, and it couldn't film in New York because, I mean,
New York back then.
It's New York, yeah. I mean, New York back then. Yeah, look, I've known older people that's from New York, and they say, New York now, it's not the same New York.
It ain't, no.
Yeah. New York back in the 80s and 90s. New York in '89 was completely different.
Yeah, I mean, look at movies like Death Wish. Look at Maniac Cop. Look at some of the old movies that came out that were filmed that actually did get some film in New York. It was a whole different world back then. That's just, man, I just love these cameras. Shout out to Dean Cundy on this. Just that slow, like, pace. It's like you think to yourself, man, here's the question I got to put out there too. How the fuck did they manage to keep people from leaving New York while they were building the walls and mining the waterways and bridges and all that other shit? Man, those old tracker systems. That is so 80s. I mean, even the fucking radio, dude. That's
God,
like,
it looks, oh my God. Looks so archaic now.
I know, right? Big ass antenna, just pull it up like, right. And this is what your tracker looks like. How can you tell which direction you're going when all you can follow is a damn dot? Here we are in some theater house where there's a drag cabaret show going on. And by the way, I didn't realize this until I did some reading into this, but one of the drag artists you see on the stage is Roger Bumpus, who was the commentator on The Running Man, and many years later we're going to be Squidward and SpongeBob.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, Squidward.
Yep. So he was one of the drag artists on this stage, but he was also the announcer in The Running Man. So I learned a little.
So this is a drag show.
Kind of a cabaret type drag show because it's all like you see what the dudes are wearing, dude. I mean, I've been to a few already, as you know, so you should know. I should know too, so. But I mean, like I said, like New York's a prison. There's no cops. There's no laws. You can do whatever the bloody hell you want. So here you go. But yeah, Roger Bumpus is one of those dudes on the stage.
That is hilarious.
Legendary Ernest Borgnine there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, the sets look. I mean, for it being $6 million, the sets look good. Look really
Oh
good.
yeah, definite. I think they used a lot of what was there at the time. Don't spoil it for James, Chaz. He's never seen Escape from LA, but yeah, Chaz here said he has seen Escape from LA in the cinema when it came out 30 years ago on its opening weekend. Yeah, this guy here, he's been in all kinds of movies. I mean, like The Wild Bunch, Poseidon Adventure, if you all remember that one.
What do you want?
Nothing. And he just walks off like, whatever. Dude, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, it's that like I don't give a fuck attitude. It makes him a cool character.
Yeah, and nobody expected Kurt Russell to land, to nail a role like this. You could say the same thing.
Well, like I said, because he wasn't known for a role. Like he was the clean cut, pretty boy Disney kid, and then to put him in a role like even the film studios was like, Kurt Russell, fuck out of here, like literally, like
that
literally.
girl you were talking about?
Yeah, like. Oh well, shit. Oh, okay, all right. We're here. We see her.
Time, folks.
Our first set of titties is 6.
But like, because the studios wanted like a Clint Eastwood, Charles Bronson, like, to play this role, and John fought tooth and nail for Kurt to have this role. So exactly. Yeah, like even the studios didn't believe like Kurt Russell, the Disney guy. No, fuck that.
Yeah, not to mention the asking price that Clint would have asked for just to be in this film.
Well, I mean, it's Clint Eastwood.
Exactly.
Clint could do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah. Oh, it's that guy again. That the one he's always playing the homeless dudes, George Buck Flowers.
Yeah. John likes to bring a lot of people back.
Yeah, because it means it keeps them a steady flow.
Like I said, it's that familiarity. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they think the president's dead. They're like, oop. Oh yeah, there was an impact on the mechanism, all right. And at this point, like,
I swear, if Loomis pops up, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm like, okay, we really brought everybody back.
Oh yeah. And also, I was reading into this as well. Is that Donald Pleasance used his experience as a prisoner of war for the hostage scene he was dealing with in this, the whole prisoner thing for him.
Prisoner of war?
Yeah, did you know he was in the army?
I did not know that.
Yeah, he was a POW at one point.
Very interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, see, I love these type of scenery shots. Imagine me with my camera. Imagine me with my camera, dude. I'd be snapping those shots up in all kinds of angles.
It's a great shot.
Yeah.
Dean Cundy's the man. He is the man.
Damn right. He's still doing films as well, isn't he?
I'm not sure. What was the last movie? What was the last movie he did?
Hang on, I'm gonna take a look. Well, he's 79 right now. He's gonna be 80 in March. His last movie was 6 years ago. Anastasia Once Upon a Time, which is some American fantasy adventure film. So he's still doing stuff.
6 years ago.
Yeah, that was the last time. Yeah, but in terms of TVs, he's done 3 episodes of The Mandalorian 3 years ago.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so he's still around. Oh, here come them fucking crazies. I'm also getting Warrior vibes when I see this movie as well.
Yeah, just a little bit. That's another really great film.
And that movie was done in New York.
One of the great, and arguably Rockstar Games' best game. I know people are going to say the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and for these newer kids, they'll probably say Grand Theft Auto 6, which I will not disagree. But that Warrior video game was different, bro.
Shall I tell you what my favorite Rockstar games were?
What?
The Manhunt games.
Manhunt was great. We never, as much as I love Rockstar, the only thing I hate about Rockstar now, they seem to not give a fuck about their past games.
Well, the original people that ran the business ain't there no more. The Hauser brothers are not there.
It feels like it, bro, because how many times people have been asking for a Bully 2 game?
It's never gonna happen.
Like, bro, it's like, yo, oh no, let's whore out the Grand Theft Auto series, for 20 years, like.
Yeah. And the thing is, the problem for me when it comes to Grand Theft Auto now, this is my problem. I am not a fan of what they're going to be trying to charge people to buy it, if the rumor is true.
Well, I mean,
they're asking $100 for the base.
It's supply and demand. Like people been waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6 for 10 years, bro.
13.
There you go.
And also, I don't know if this is true also, but have you heard what the rumor is of how much hard drive space you need to load it up?
How much?
600 gigabytes.
Are you fucking serious?
That's what I've been reading.
So you gotta wipe out. So you pretty much gotta wipe out your fucking all the games off your system to play Grand Theft Auto 6. Ain't that a bitch?
I suggest you buy a portable hard drive before November comes, just in case. I know I am. This person here we used to be married to.
Rockstar games, The Warriors, GTA San Andreas, and Manhunt. Hey, people. Hey, the Max Payne. People forget Max Payne games are from Rockstar.
Come on, guys. Max Payne 3 was the best one they did. Max Payne 3 was fucking awesome.
Ooh, was it better than the first one though?
What the third Max Payne game? Oh, the first one was pretty cool too. But for me personally, I felt Part 3 was really good.
I love Max Payne 3. I'm just saying, but Max Payne 1, I mean that.
Yeah, Max Payne 1. I know, and I know they're doing a remake of it, like a full blown re-engineered from the ground up remake, man.
But yeah, I just completely hate how Rockstar just. Oh, well, we have all these other games we did in the past. Nah, GTA 6, that's what you want. But it came out in 2013. Don't matter. You still want it.
Yeah, well, like I said, they ain't got the balls to do another Manhunt. I mean, after the shitstorm that one had, especially Part 2.
What happened with that?
Dude, it got banned in nearly every country, including mine. You can't even get the fucking uncut version because those kills were so brutal, man. That was the contention of it. Oh, there goes.
Oh, shit!
Here they come. They just pulled her ass down for lunch. Can you imagine this, though? You can't even go out at night because these crazy bastards are out and around.
So these are cannibals.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. Like, no one's coming in or coming out of New York, okay? Not normal food. Rare. So what else are you gonna do? You can eat the rats.
So probably they come out at night, you say?
Yep. And they completely control the underground. Well, there goes that dude's hand.
Oh shit! Yeah,
That screams at it all. Just,
yeah, you picked the wrong movie this week.
I think, if I remember correctly, this is supposed to be the Bowery.
We should, what's it say? Raven should show up here any second. Ain't that what Raven was from? The Bowery?
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
I was watching. I just got through watching a random episode of Nitro back in the day. They try to give Raven like a whole backstory that really he was just a spoiled rich kid that's rebelling against his family.
Oh, piss off! That's not what Raven was.
Fuck out of here! Like,
hey, that's not his origin story. If anybody that's watched ECW knows what his origin story is, so WCW can piss off with that one. Come on now.
Yeah, WCW in the late '90s was fucking garbage.
Yep. There's Cabby. He decided to stay in New York despite all the shit that was going on, huh?
Somebody said, what you mean this is New York now? I'm like, oh, well, yeah, you go. It's New York in 2026.
Hey, fair point, I guess.
New York is a shit city. Let's just be honest.
I've never been there. I got friends that lives there though.
It's not what it's cracked up to be.
I might go there one day just to visit, but that's about it, man.
That's smog, rude ass people, big ass rats, and the cost of living is.
Oh, don't get me started on cost of living, man. It's bad over here.
If you want to live in New York, you got to have like 3-4 roommates with you.
Yep. Well, dude, that cost of living has hit everybody the last couple of years because of what we've gone through, you know?
It's ridiculous.
Yep. Well, he wants to know where the Duke is. A number one, huh? That's where we're going? Okay. But think about it, because like I said, they were talking. I remember reading they were talking about doing some kind of revival for this. And I know we already talked about it briefly, but would it work today? That's the question. Like
this concept?
Yeah, would it work today?
100%. This would work. This concept 100%. In today's climate, 100% could work.
Well, if they ever do this, if they do eventually,
considering how people feel about certain politicians and then people already feeling like the cities are fucking prisons and all this. Yeah, this concept will 100% work.
Yep. I can go on all day about political stuff, but I'm not going to. You know where I stand on political things.
Man, what you mean? Us Americans, we gangsters, man. We can steal your president, man, and not give a fuck. We gangsters.
Aye.
Don't fuck with us.
Okay. Well, anyway, we're about to meet Harry Dean Stanton here.
Fuck yeah!
I ain't seen that movie for a while, by the way.
I've
got it, but I ain't seen it.
Me neither, dude. It's such a funny ass movie, Team America.
It's so damn good.
It's so ridiculous, but so funny.
I remember seeing it in the cinema with my mum at the time, and she was like, Paul, what the fuck is this? I'm like, well, it's from the guys who did South Park. That's why I wanted to see it. So
seeing two puppets, but God
fucking
damn.
Whoa, there she is.
Oh my God.
Dude, she looks bloody hot. What can I say?
Damn, she looks good.
Yeah.
For those, but that's Adrienne Barbeau.
Yep.
Who was in The Fog and was John Carpenter's wife.
Oh my God, dude, she's 80.
Put it in your mouth. Pull it.
Dude, don't give me ideas now. Come on.
Hey,
Come on
bro.
now.
Hey, but I literally like Adrian Barbeau was the first time I ever saw Adrian Barbeau. Was this film? But she was in a episode of the Wayans brothers. She was in an episode of the Wayans brothers where she tried to sleep with one of the. I think it was Sean she tried to sleep with. Well, keep in mind, this was like 97, 98, and she was still looking great then too. And I would, hey,
What was the
John
first movie I saw?
Carpenter. John Carpenter. Again, I'm not hate. Look, I love Deborah Hill. Deborah Hill's an awesome woman. Awesome, badass woman.
Yep.
But Paul,
What?
let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
All right.
Deborah Hill, Adrian Barbeau. I'm not being mean. I'm not being a dick. I'm not being an asshole. But if you don't know the personalities and whatsoever, once again, Deborah Hill,
I'm taking Adrian.
Adrian Barbeau.
I'm taking Adrian. There you go. I'm taking her. I'm taking Barbeau. That's it. But yeah, like the first movie I ever saw her in was I think it was Swamp Thing. Yeah, that was the first movie I saw her in before I saw. Go on.
I'm just distracted right now.
I can tell because she's got a nice set of double D's right there.
Damn, look at them titties.
Exactly. How can you not take your eye off them? But come on, we got to talk about this movie, bro. Come on.
You could talk about it.
All right, fine. Let me find some trivia.
I told you, I'm distracted.
Yeah, apparently it says that Kurt Russell did keep all of his costumes and he got to use it again
He
in
does
the sequel.
do that. He does. I saw an interview with him. He still has that that fucking goofy ass hat from the Thing. He still has that.
Still has the jacket from this film too.
Which that's one thing because some actors do that. Like they keep a piece of memorabilia from the movies that they've done. Some actors are, like again, like you gotta think about this. Like when actors do movies, it's a job. It's just a job to them, like it's just, like, so when I crack up. I'm pretty sure these people crack up when they go to get
Movie
interviews from conventions from 30, 40 years ago, and then be like, hey, if you ask Kurt Russell, hey, did you think that Escape or The Thing would be loved like it is now? He'll probably tell you, no, it was just a job. Imagine asking Harrison Ford, old grumpy ass Harrison Ford, but did you think Indiana Jones would be what it is now? He'd probably tell you, no, I didn't actually. I didn't care.
Yeah, because think about it, right? When you're doing a movie or when you're doing a wrestling show or whatever, right? You think it's just going to be like a normal day job or whatever's going on. You don't think 10 or 15 years down the line, or in this case, 45 years, people are still talking about this movie and people still watch it today. That's the longevity this kind of movie has. And the fact that people still talk about those movies and they still have good memories of it, it's like, well, yeah, I mean, that's cool that people still enjoy watching these movies many years on. That's the power of movies right there, man. That longevity. And if you've got the right people involved and the right characters and the right story for it, then boom. And speaking of characters, here's one right now.
The late, great Isaac Hayes. Now, of course, like I said, we was known for Chef, but he was also big R&B singer. I love Isaac Hayes' music. He did Shaft.
And his voice was just unmistakable.
Oh, iconic voice.
Yeah. He had that it factor. He had that cool factor on him as well. Like everywhere he went.
Yeah, one of my favorite Isaac Hayes songs is Walk On By. Love that song. The Look of Love. The Look of Love is a great song. Isaac Hayes, if you ever listen to Isaac Hayes music, like if you want to get the mood right with your woman, play some Isaac Hayes. Like that will definitely get the mood going. And if I had to recommend Isaac Hayes album, I think, what's the name of that album? It's an album that my father used to play a lot. Give me 1 second.
All right. While you do that, I'll also have to mention he also
Buttered Soul. Buttered Soul. That's the name of the album. Great album. Highly recommend it.
He also did the theme song for Beavis and Butthead Do America.
He did.
And it was really good. I actually enjoyed that song.
Yes. Hey, Isaac Hayes was the man. Hayes was the man.
And can you believe Bruce Willis was the villain in that animated film?
Bruce Willis and Demi Moore.
Yeah. And then they did that sequel like almost 30 years later, that Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe, which was fucking hilarious when that came out. I actually enjoyed that. One of the best comedies I saw in a long time, to be honest with you. Man, armored cars. Mad Max started that.
Kurt Russell. There's Kurt Russell driving the Griswold family truckster.
Yeah, a heavily armored version. Oh, they're heading to Broadway, and here's what's wrong with Broadway, dude. There's a head on a damn spike.
That kind of looks like Donald Duck.
It actually did, funny enough, yeah. Oh, these guys are pissed off. I guess they're the welcome wagon that comes anytime you cruise on in here.
This movie gets. A movie like this could totally work today. Totally work, and especially when you give this movie maybe like $100 million budget. Oh my god!
Hey, if they actually officially greenlight it, because I know they're thinking about getting Lee Wankno to direct it and write it. If they can get that done, then let's go. But here's the question. If you can't get Kurt Russell's son to play Snake Plissken, who the hell could do it?
Oh, they'll probably get that one. At this point, they'll probably get this one dude because they put him in fucking everything now. What's that fucking skinny ass dude that's in like Timothée Chalamet? They'll probably put him as Snake Plissken.
Yeah, they could probably put him in.
They'll probably put that fucking geek as one of the most manly, badass characters, Snake Plissken.
Or they might get.
I don't like him, bro. I don't like him.
I know. I know that that Street Fighter movie, the guy that's playing Ken in the Street Fighter film, he's gonna be the guy that's gonna be playing a younger version of Rambo, which is gonna be a prequel that's coming out, which is set during his Vietnam days. But the thing that sells me on my interest in seeing it is being directed by the guy that did the Sisu movies. And if you've seen the Sisu movies, you know how fucking crazy those are. So you could probably get that guy, maybe. I don't know.
I don't give a fuck.
personally, though, I would say get Kurt Russell's son Wyatt to do it. Personally, that would be my pick. But even he said he wouldn't do it because he said he doesn't feel like he can top what his dad did.
I'm glad you're smart enough to know that.
Hey, that's how it goes.
I'm glad he's smart enough to understand that.
And I think he wants to carve his own path as well. So I mean, he's had some good movies he's done.
Listen, when I was younger, again, to a certain someone, I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind myself. Again, I apologize. Look, I don't mind myself an older woman. And people ask me, James, where did that come from? It's because of women. It's because of people like Adrian Barbeau. Adrian Barbeau and Pam Grier.
I am not going to argue it. I'm not arguing it. I won't.
It's because of them. They made me this way.
I'm not surprised. That's all good.
Adrian Barbeau, Pam Grier, and of course Janet Jackson.
Well, okay, we can do that one as well.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine John Carpenter. Just the only reason why he hired her because she's fine as fuck.
Yeah. Oh shit! Ow! He gets a crossbow in the leg, and he gets a shuriken in the brain. And here's Donald Pleasance again. Oh yeah, they definitely took his finger off. They took his middle finger.
Get me out of here! I need to go back to Smith Grove. Michael can't escape.
I shot him 6 times.
I shot him 6 times. I shot him 6 times.
He's not human.
Paul, imagine a Snake Plissken in the Halloween universe. That'd be interesting.
Oh, that'd be
Snake Plissken versus Michael Myers. That'd be interesting.
Hey, when 2 worlds collide, there you go.
I saw somebody make. I think I saw somebody make like a fan film of a Batman versus Michael Myers. That'd be interesting.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Michael wouldn't last, but yeah.
Nah. Well, they caught him. Yeah, you little rat brain.
But yeah, folks, we are watching Escape from New York. Good movie, really good movie. We're hopefully you're enjoying this episode of Primetime Gorehounds, episode 135 of the new year. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, share the video, and if you want to donate to the channel, donate at PrimePod 313. While Chaz says Pam Grier has a fast channel on Roku. Pam Grier's Soul Flicks. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I seen Pam Grier recently. Let's just say she's not in her prime anymore.
Do I even want to know?
If you want to look, all right, I'm saying she's not in her prime.
Okay,
her best days are behind her.
I'm gonna have a look.
Yeah, her best days are behind her, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pam.
I mean, look, when you get older, I guess it happens. But again, once you look at, Adrian Barbeau still looks good now.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hang on. Let me check.
Yeah, she's 80 years old. I just saw a recent
I don't give a fuck. Dolly Parton still looks good. She's almost 80.
Yep. Yeah, Adrian still looks good. This is from last year's Galaxy Con in Raleigh. I'm looking at a photo on Wikipedia.
She looks great. She still looks great. Right. She still looks great. Yeah, she looks great. For 80 years old. Yeah, looks great.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I don't want to hear that. Oh, I'm old excuse. Like, no, you just let yourself go. Which is fine. It happens.
Hey, I know I'm old, and I know I'm getting there. So Again, no, I'm not complaining.
But this looks like Metal Gear Solid.
It does. It does.
Just like Metal Gear Solid.
Like I said it earlier. A lot of films and video games got inspired by this film, and it's not hard to see why. I bet that whole countdown thing was inspired for Dead Rising. Oh yeah, speaking of Dead Rising, did you hear they're trying to make a new Dead Rising game?
Has there been like what 3, 4 of them?
There's been 4 of them, and it's been over a decade since the last one. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice shot at New York. Now that was definitely at New York for that whole daytime bit. I mean, I can tell just looking at that. Oh, don't forget that other video game that was set in New York as well. It came out in 2000. What the fuck is it called? Deus Ex. If you've never played that game, definitely should. It's one of my favorite RPG, like sci-fi type games. I gotta admit though, that's a pretty cool tattoo that Snake's got on his torso. Too bad it's not real, but there you go. Poor Donald Pleasance. He's being made for target practice, man. That's some bullshit. Poor bastard.
Wait, hang on. There we go.
Go to jail. That's what happened.
This is some bullshit.
You all right?
I've been trying to find that clip on YouTube. I don't even know where it's from.
Got that snake tattoo. That's pretty cool.
It is. I thought about getting that once when I was in my teenage years, but then I didn't go that far. I got loads of tattoos now anyway, so.
He looks so weird without a mustache. I'm sorry. There's just certain people, Paul, that just needs a mustache. Like, bro, like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Keanu looks so weird without his beard.
I've had people say that to me as well. I mean, like I look weird without a beard. I mean, I don't look right without one. If you've seen a photo of what I look like without a beard, man, you'd be like saying, yeah, you definitely need to have your beard grown again. Poor bastard. Wait, doesn't that look like Pam Grier behind Isaac Hayes?
What's that?
That woman behind Isaac Hayes, that looks like Pam Grier. I could be wrong.
She does look. It's not. Trust me.
Yeah.
It's not.
I thought it was. For a minute then, I thought it was.
As a man who's seen, God, them titties are ouch. God damn, Adrian. But yeah, as someone who's seen a lot of Pam Grier, that's not Pam Grier.
Oh, okay. Well, for me,
she's a beautiful woman.
Like, yeah,
still beautiful, but yeah, but that's not Pam Grier.
Fair enough. That dude, man, is so.
I think he mentally broke him. He mentally broke Donald Pleasance here. He makes him go crazy.
Yeah, he, like I said, he used his experience as a prisoner of war for this to prepare for this scene.
You're the Duke. You're the Duke. You're number one.
He fucking snaps at the end.
It was crazy.
Like, he loses his shit, and I don't blame him. Oh yeah, they got that cassette. Man, cassettes back then. We still use tape. You know what's funny? Cassettes are coming back in fashion again. I've seen a couple of new albums being released on cassettes now.
Really?
Yeah, and they've even brought back. I mean, like vinyl's still going. So,
vinyl's been going. So yeah.
Yeah. We are supposed to be in what's an overgrown Central Park. I'm kind of getting like Walking Dead, Dead City vibes. If you've not seen that spin-off show, dude, I recommend it.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll be honest with you. I know I know these spin-offs are not going to hit the high marks like the original show did back in its heyday, but I still get my zombie fix with them, and I can't argue that. Now, I know this is not Central Park. This is some fucking field somewhere. Because if this was Central Park, there'd be buildings all around that backdrop. Well, There's the briefcase.
Chad says, when I was married, I wasn't allowed to have a beard. Really? Damn. You weren't allowed?
Are you serious?
I love my beard. Oh well, hey. Well, I mean, all due respect, I don't know if you still have feelings for her, but sound like she was a bitch.
Well, there's that, I guess.
I mean, come on, like you're not allowed to have a beard. Like, fuck you, I'm not allowed.
That's like telling me I'm not allowed to have a video game. If that's the case, the relationship's over.
Yeah, I like how Adrian's stroking that gun. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I see it, man. You might out of the gun.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I can't help it. Okay.
No, you can't. I know.
She looks fine as fuck.
And I'm not arguing that either. She's absolutely fucking smoking. I'm tongue-tied now.
Paul, listen. It's the new year. It's the new. I'm trying to be a better man. I'm trying to be a better man, bro.
I'm still a work in progress.
I'm a work in progress too. But but whenever I'm around beautiful women or I see beautiful women,
that's it, man. Like game over.
Again, shout out the baby girl.
Well, Snake's about to entertain the crowd, I guess. Well, he's got no choice in the matter. Somebody's getting carted out, and I don't think he's drunk either. No, he's been brutalized. There you go. Like I said, Snake doesn't look like you're jacked up individual, but he can still hold his own.
Yeah, he's still in good shape, But it's just that it's just that he looks like your regular everyday man, and that's why, and like he was John McClane before John McClane, exactly, he's a guy that John McClane didn't have all the is this a Ox Baker scene?
Oh, so that's who that guy was. I remember seeing him in wrestling before, but I always kept forgetting his name.
Ox Baker, bro. Ox Baker, a legendary heel in the Midwest.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. They got him in this movie.
I don't know, Paul, if you've seen this, but this is how different wrestling was back then. I don't know.
Hey, I grew up in the 80s, so I've seen some of it. I've seen some of it as it went down.
Not even the 80s, bro. Like the 70s. I'm telling you, wrestling fans. So Ox Baker, back when wrestlers looked like wrestlers, damn it. But Ox Baker's finisher was the heart punch.
Yeah.
And he was wrestling Big Cat Ernie Ladd. I forgot what city it was in. It was Big Cat Ernie Ladd. And This is some of the most fascinating. This again, it goes to show you how wrestling was different. So he was wrestling Big Cat Ernie Ladd, and he gave, I think it was in Ernie Cat's hometown. I'm not sure, but
I think it was.
So you know what I'm talking about?
I think it was. I remember hearing a bit about this one.
Okay, so either Ox Baker interfered in the match Ernie Ladd was having, or he was wrestling Ernie Ladd. But either way, he gave Ernie Ladd the heart punch. And Ernie Ladd is selling his ass off, right? He gives him the heart punch. And he keeps giving him the heart punch numerous times. Now, to the crowd, this was when the crowd 100% thought wrestling was legit. 100%. Then the crowd thought Ox was killing Ernie Ladd. Like the crowd thought he was literally murdering Ernie Ladd in the ring. And Paul, I tell you, Paul, a full-on riot started, bro. People were throwing chairs. People was throwing, bottles. They were doing shit because Ox kept hitting them with the art punch. And I think Jim Cornette tells a story where he says Ernie was telling him, Ox, I think we need to stop. And then Ox saying, a little more heat, a little more heat, a little more heat.
He kept cranking that fucker up, man.
Yeah, he kept cranking. And for fans, heat means the bad guy beating up on the good guy.
Yeah, so, and then when you get that like white heat in wrestling.
No, the exact quote was Ernie was telling him, the natives are getting restless. The natives are getting restless, Ox. And then Ox was saying, a little more heat, little more heat. So he kept giving him the heart punch. And I tell you, Paul, like chairs, bottles, people was getting in the ring. But it became mayhem, bro. And it got to the point where Ernie Ladd, with Ox, was running. He was running. And you could see people chasing Ox. I think at the very end of the video before Ox goes backstage, you could see somebody take a chair and blast Ox on the back of the head with the chair, bro.
Damn. And
I'm telling you, it is some of the most fascinating fucking footage you'll ever see about how wrestling really was back in the day.
I remember seeing the stories in documentaries, man, and I know that one was told a few times before, but I'm gonna have to look for that clip again, no doubt.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, Pleasance with a wig.
Yeah, that man, they were straight torturing this man.
You see what he took over? He's like, fucking bastards. But yeah, man, Ox Baker, man, this dude was a fucking beast back in the day. I mean, I'm reading a bit about his Wikipedia. He ended up in that Cage of Death stuff at Combat Zone Wrestling on 2007. Yeah, he was there.
He's above bullshit like that, but yeah.
Well, the thing about Combat Zone Wrestling is like they've actually kind of like branched out into the more like conventional wrestling stuff. I mean, they still do that crazy hardcore stuff now, but it's not as frequent as it once was. You know what I'm saying? It's not a constant thing like they used to.
But yeah, man, wrestling was different. You heard all the stories about heels being so good that riots. Like I think Jim Cornette said he would go into certain arenas with bulletproof vests on because he said you never knew if somebody had a gun.
Yeah, and also,
I think Roddy Piper. I think Roddy Piper got stabbed once. Bro, it was bad. And this was during a time when wrestlers walked out, like they had to come through the crowd. Like there was no barricade; they had to come through the crowd. I'm like, that's fucking dangerous.
Oh shit! And kayfabe was a thing back then too.
Oh yeah, They had to be the character 24/7.
Ooh, in the back of the fucking head. He got him.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You just took a spike in the head, dude. So
you'll get a good headache from that.
Yeah. Or he just hit the tracer. So he's letting them know that, hey, I'm still alive. I think that's meant to be Penn Station, isn't it?
I don't know.
Looks like it. The old version of it, I might add. Oh, they just got word that president's gone. Their bargaining chip to get out is gone. Yep. And this guy's screaming his head off. Bray took him!
It's a good movie. It's a really good movie. I dig this.
Like I said, it's one of my favorite movies that Carpenter did.
First time watching it in forever. But yeah.
I'm surprised you never saw the sequel.
No, never saw the sequel.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to put it on the rotations list then. It might be after my next pick.
Way to spoil it. Thanks.
Hey, you never know. I like to change things every once in a while. So I might be saying that now, and I might be saying otherwise. You know how I operate.
Yes. I love John's scores, man. Like and they're simple. They're simple.
Yeah.
You know, like
They're very damn effective too. I mean, I can't.
yeah,
His music score is just
yeah,
really good. Yeah.
yeah. Like I really like again. Like I don't know. Maybe if him and Alan, because Alan Horwath is still alive, and then I don't know. Maybe they just drifted apart. But yeah. They don't because John does movies with his with his son and his godson. But no, him and Horwath they don't do movies together anymore. It's like, I wonder. Hope they're still cool.
I don't know. Maybe I don't think there's any bad blood between them. Not that I'm aware of, anyway.
Oh God, that looked terrible.
Well, it is early 80s.
That looked terrible. That plane falling, that was god awful.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can only do so much for $6 million. Did you see those fucking fingers then closing that door shut then on the elevator? Did you catch that?
No.
I saw a pair of fingers sliding the door shut. Yeah, that's a snub 44 with a scope on it. No, it's not a snub 44, but that's definitely a Magnum. But yeah, Alan's still around.
Should have double crossed me. I love that gruff voice that he's using.
Yeah, you should have never done that, man. But yeah, like I said, like Solid Snake's voice sounds like Snake Plissken as well. God, I haven't played a Metal Gear game in fucking years. The last one I played was the second one. Like you said, wasting time.
Look at that piece of shit.
Oh man, I wouldn't. How are you gonna drive that fucking thing? Oh yeah, they converted engines to steam, didn't they? So. Damn.
They got caught. Damn it, I got caught. Caught me slipping.
Yep.
Look at the sweat coming off him. Love it.
Oh yeah, Isaac Hayes was sweating bullets in this movie, and his eye was twitching.
I bet. Well, again, authenticity.
Yeah.
We don't see that anymore.
I'm wondering how the hell John managed to convince Isaac to be in this film.
How the fuck you get Ox Baker?
Good question.
This was 1981. This was still like the territory days of professional wrestling. Like there was no contracts, so
yeah.
So it's probably no problem to get wrestlers in the movies.
Yeah, because WWE wasn't the big conglomerate that it is now.
No, it wasn't yet. Not 1981. It was still a territorial promotion. Vince was working on it at this point, but it was still very much just a. It was just another company. It was just another wrestling company at the time.
Yeah, because you still had like the NWA, AWA, Jim Crockett, and all that stuff.
Yeah, Texas, the WCCW. You had wrestling promotions in Florida. You had wrestling promotions and like NWA. Like it was literally, honestly, people are complaining it was too much wrestling now. I'm like, well, there was a lot of wrestling back then too. It just wasn't as accessible back then.
Yeah. Dude, fucking chandeliers on a car.
Like if you was watching NWA, You didn't know what the fuck was going on in WWF. When he was watching WWF, you didn't know what the fuck was going on in NWA.
Yeah, so, like cable TVs back then. Terrestrial stuff.
Well,
we're on
territorial, not terrestrial.
Yeah. Well, okay. No, they call it terrestrial TV over here.
No wrestling aliens back then.
Oh, okay, fine. But yeah, this is I guess in Brooklyn Bridge.
That is the old school Brooklyn Bridge.
Yep, dude, Isaac Hayes' eyes twitching. I don't know if you caught that.
Yeah.
Like, he is like hell bent on getting that president back. Fucking chandeliers on a car, dude. Like, what are we doing?
I've seen that before. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot. That was something that old heads used to do back in the day. Like I've heard of pimps, that had cars and had chandeliers, and it was like, so yeah, I've seen it before.
Fair point. Chaz here just said, if you haven't seen Truck Turner with Isaac Hayes, check that out. And he composed this. He started and composed the soundtrack. I will have to check that one out.
I have heard of Truck Turner. Yes, I haven't watched it, but I have heard of it.
Man, that cab just split in half.
What the fuck just happened?
They hit a landmine.
Oh, okay. Because
remember, they said all bridges and walkways were mined, so nobody can get out.
That's right. I just love everybody looks dirty except for Adrian Barbell. She looks good regardless.
Well, yeah.
Everybody looks dirty except for her.
Well, she looks hot anyway, whether she's clean or dirty.
You're right.
Well, there goes Brain.
Oh, shit.
He ran right into that one.
Oh, fuck. That shouldn't have been as funny as it was.
I know, right?
Oh, he flew.
Well, the Duke is coming.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't even have to say it. She wants that gun. The fact that she says nothing, it's just like, give me that gun. I don't give a shit if this bastard kills me or not.
Sometimes what's understood doesn't need to be explained.
Yeah. She's like, you know what? Fuck this.
Damn, she's fine in the motherfucker, man. She's fine as shit.
I know, Chaz. Those damn landmines.
Oh,
this is gonna suck.
Yeah, fuck landmines.
And fuck that
Why
damn
she
car.
getting off on it though?
Oh.
Oh shit!
Oh man! Oh, she is a mess.
That was a fucking dummy, man.
I know. We saw a bunch of that last time.
I always laugh at shit like that, but you see, Halloween 4 did it. Like,
hey, in that movie we saw recently, that Christmas Bloody Christmas, they had a dummy on there.
That's just hilarious when they do that.
Yeah. Well, there's that wall.
Oh, I hate that Adrian dies, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, man. That hurt. That hurt.
That's never good. Come on, man. You got to get over that wall. Time's running out.
He's got a gun!
Oh, yeah. He's got a gun, all right.
Like I said, Paul, you never know. That's the point.
Yeah. Got a gun. Come on, man. You gotta get your ass up there. He's coming.
This is actually pretty cool. You know, Donald Pleasance and Kurt Russell working together. That's pretty cool.
They make a pretty good team if they ended up in more films back then.
Well, yeah, can't do it now, but yeah.
No, you can't now, but back then, yeah.
Yeah, Donald would be like 100 now.
He'd be, yeah, because he was 75 when he passed away 30 years ago. So, yeah, he'd be about 100, yeah. But then again, you got fucking Mel Brooks. He's going to be 101 when Spaceballs 2 come out next year.
You're right, Mel. But yeah, Spaceballs too.
Rick Moranis is in it too.
Crazy.
Dude, I never thought I'd see the day that would happen. Hell froze over. But I definitely want to see it because I love the first movie. Oh, here we go. He's about to snap.
I love this. I love this. It's fucking hilarious.
Donald Pleasance with a fucking M60. That's what he needs to take on Michael Myers.
Get it down! Get it down! Fucking hilarious!
Oh, the shit out of him.
You're right. That's what he should have. That's what he should have had all this time fighting Michael. A fucking machine gun. That's what he should have had all that time. All this time.
Yeah.
But this ain't Dr. Loomis. This is the president. It's two different people. It's his
fair
alter
point.
ego.
Yeah. That's exactly the point.
His alter ego. It's not him.
Oh man, Kurt took a rough landing when he jumped off that wall then.
Yeah, it did look like it was rough.
Yeah, because it took a second for him to get up. How many seconds you got left? He's looking like, if that doesn't work, I'm going to kill you before it kills me. Oh, dude, how many seconds are there? That was close. So damn close.
Man, that was rare. Yeah, too close.
And here comes that part you were bringing up earlier about when Snake was having a little chat with the president. Clearly, just doesn't give a fuck at this point.
Who doesn't give a fuck?
The president.
Oh yeah, the president doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, but this, like I said, this is what wraps his character like full circle. You know, like
yeah,
like he does value human life. You know, like it didn't seem like that at all. Like you saw with Maggie, where he was like when he had to give her the gun, even though he understood it, but he was still kind of
he didn't want to do it.
He didn't want to do it. You know, he was hurt by that. Like, and you see this, like when he sees the bullshit that the president was going to give him here, he sees right through it, and he's like, "Man, fuck you."
Yeah, it's obvious he doesn't give a shit.
Like, because if the president if he said the right thing, he would have given him the right tape.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, that eye patch, that was actually not planned. I mean, Kurt Russell put that on at the last minute and didn't even tell John Carpenter, and John was like, "Yeah, I like that. Let's do it."
So yeah, what are you going to say about the people that died to get you here? Oh, well, you know, just we'll thank them for we'll thank them and yada yada yada. Like he's not really giving a fuck, you know, like.
Save me the fucking speech is what I'd be saying at that point. Air traffic control.
I love how this ends, and I love how it ends. Well, I think it's a great ending.
Yeah, where he's got the tape and he's just like, "Yeah, you're not fucking doing this nuclear shit. Kiss my ass."
I love it. You gonna kill me now? I'm too tired. Maybe later.
Yeah. And then the name's Pliskin. Clearly, that tells you he doesn't like him very much.
The name's Pliskin.
Yep.
Love it.
Ugh. And his face when he realizes what's on that fucking...
Oh, that was like he's a great actor. Great actor.
It's just a shame he's gone now.
Yeah. And so I remember this. Yeah, he walks away. That badass song. He destroys the tape. Yeah.
This ain't a message of peace. Well, maybe this music is.
Yeah.
And he's just like, motherfucker. Snake's like, he's like, yeah, fuck your nuclear trident speech on this cassette. You ain't telling them that.
If he destroys it. Yep.
He's like, fuck yeah.
But that told me all you need to know about him. That told me all you need to know about him.
Exactly, man. So what a fucking good movie. 45 years on, and it's still that damn good. Still holds out.
I love that, and I love it fades to black and that great song.
Yeah,
it's a great fucking song. Like John's scores are great. Even to this very day. Say what you want to say about the new Halloween films, but the scores were amazing.
Yeah, and I know there's been like several fan-made iterations of this theme song. There was like a heavy metal version, and dude, it sounds really bloody good. I'm gonna find it and I'll share it to you later on. But I've heard it. It's pretty damn cool. I've actually got it on my Walkman too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a good metal version of that theme song. I like it.
You still have a Walkman?
MP3 Walkman. It's like a digital one, right? So like I've got like 8,000 tracks, and I still got 90 gigabytes of hard drive storage left.
Digital, okay. I'm about to say, I'm about to say, like, Paul, get with the times, bro. Damn.
Dude, for a long period of time, I used to have like a CD Walkman with a backpack full of CDs, and then I got this thing, and I just thought, you know what, this is more convenient.
Yeah, Paul, like, come on, come to 2026, bro.
Yeah, so you know.
Oh, cool. Well, yeah, folks, that was Escape from New York, starring Kurt Russell, Donald Pleasance, Harry Dean Stanton, and Adrienne Barbeau. I gotta say her name like Adrienne Barbeau. But yeah, so we're gonna take a quick commercial break for Bob Paul get ready for the movie news. So. Yeah, I got still got some time. Okay, so yes, like I said, I know a lot of people. I've had a couple uncles that are still that still got chandeliers in their cars, and they still wanna take trips. I had an argument with an uncle, but so they still want to take trips. They still want to take trips. Go on vacation, and fuck all day. No, with a passport. Always got to wear the passport.
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America. Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Who wants to come back?
Goddamn, motherfucker, can I at least park first, bitch? Can't even get the fuck out the car before these rotten motherfuckers start asking for shit. Goddamn! Brother Brian, man, move that plate, let me breathe.
And that's the real shit, by the way. That look, every time I pull up the church, man, the collection plate right at the goddamn door. But you nasty old bastards, man. Stop tricking on these young hoes, man. Like, stop it. You're embarrassing. You're embarrassing your family. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I know some of y'all watching. Okay, like, no tricking on these hoes, bringing them back to America when you nasty bastards. Love you though. Go ahead, Paul.
All right. Well, anyway, it's been a while since I've been on Bloody Disgusting, so I'm gonna a little skim through here. Well, put my teeth back in. This news dropped 3 hours ago. Tickets are now officially on sale for the upcoming Return to Silent Hill, which is the long-awaited sequel directed by Christopher Gaines, who did the original Silent Hill movie 20 years ago. So, this movie's going to be dropping on the 23rd of January. You can grab your tickets from the official film's website or Fandango for your ticket platform in choice. I'm actually looking forward to seeing this new Silent Hill movie. I'm pretty sure James has seen the original Silent Hill movie back in 2006, right?
Yeah, I did.
All right. Yeah, I remember seeing this one in the cinema. So when I heard this one was going to be happening and he got the original director back on board, I'm thinking, okay, fuck yeah, let's go with it. So we've seen the trailer for it. It does look promising. And like I said, it's going to be out in 2 weeks. If you guys want to grab your tickets for that, by all means, go for it. From what I'm seeing, the storyline is going to be following the story of Silent Hill 2, which is arguably the best one in the video game series. So yeah, that's one for the keep an eye out for. You can grab your tickets from the website. We've got an age rating confirmation now for 28 years later, The Bone Temple. If this is anything to go by. Says here it's been rated R for bloody violence, gore, and graphic nudity. Well, no surprise there. But they say it's not going to be as extreme like the last one when it came to the nudity side of things, but you're going to see some of it, I guess. But I've already got my ticket for that. That's going to be dropping next week. If you're in the US, it's going to be dropping on the 16th of January. If you're in the UK, we get it 2 days early on the 14th of January. The movie's going to be a continuation of the story that takes place just immediately after the events of 28 years later, where the infected are no longer the greatest threat to survival. And from what I understand, they're going to be focusing on a little more about what this whole cult of Jimmy is all about. You know, those like Jimmy Savile looking motherfuckers. And we also get to find out a little bit more about what that doctor has, because if you guys have seen the trailer, he basically said he thinks he's found a way to stop the infection or cure the infected. How that's going to happen, I don't fucking know. But I do know this, is that the third chapter has been officially been greenlit. So we are going to see the third movie, no matter how well this movie does at the box office or not. And this new one's being directed by Nia DaCosta, but she's only directing it. She hasn't wrote the story. It's being written by Alex Garland and once again produced by Danny Boyle. And as you know, where it is that Danny Boyle is going to be doing directing duties for the third movie that's going to be coming out. When that's going to be, I do not know. What have we got going on here? I'm just fishing down for some news. Okay, A24 has released some teaser trailer and a poster for some slow burn horror film. I'm going to read into this. Okay, so a teaser poster for a movie called Undertone wants to be heard ahead of tomorrow's trailer, which is going to drop tomorrow. It's a slow burn horror film that's premiered at last year's Fantasia's Film Festival, igniting a 7-figure bidding war from which A24 emerged victorious. The film stars as only on-screen character, a paranormal podcast host who moves into her dying mother's house to be a primary caregiver when she receives audio recordings of a young pregnant couple experiencing supernatural noises. She realizes the woman's stories mirrors her own. Each new recording scratches at her sanity, drawing her into a fate that she cannot escape. It's being written and directed by Ian Townsend, who makes his featured debut on the Canadian production leading to gig, and he's also going to be helming the Paranormal Activity reboot. So the guy that's directing this movie I'm talking about is doing the new Paranormal movie. So this will be a chance to see what this filmmaker is capable of doing. So, James, I know you're a fan of supernatural movies. What's your thoughts on this podcast type, slow burner type paranormal movie?
Um, well, I do prefer the more supernatural nowadays.
Hmm.
Um, it sounds like an interesting idea. At the end of the day, it just comes down to execution, how they execute it. But sounds interesting.
Okay, well, the trailer's going to be out tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. This movie is also going to be premiering at the Sundance Festival later this month, and it's expected to hit the cinemas this spring. I don't know exactly when, but I know it's going to be in spring this year, so that'll be something to keep an eye out for. What do we got going on here? Kirsten Stewart wants to direct a reboot of Twilight. No, I'm not getting into that.
Yep,
I'm not doing it.
move on, move on.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Oh, what we got here? Hugh Jackman is in a movie called The Death of Robin Hood. The fuck is this? Let me read this. All right, here we go. So, this is an A24 movie as well. Okay. So, the legend of Robin Hood was a lie, according to this trailer. This is a dark reimagining of the classic folktale, which is being written and directed by Michael Sinonsky, who did the Quiet Place films. Hugh Jackman is going to be playing as the outlaw, channeling an energy reminiscent of Logan as he confronts his own mortality. Gripping with his past after a life of crime and murder, Robin Hood finds himself gravely injured after a battle he thought would be his last at the hands of a mysterious woman. He is offered a second chance at salvation. Jodie Comer, who was in 28 Years Later, Bill Skarsgård, Murray Bartlett, and Noja Job, who was going to be casted in this movie. There's an old quote about Robin that sort of says he's this murderous bandit who common folk have decided to glorify. This is what the film director said, and he wanted to examine someone who is going through that in their lifetime, while trying to grapple with the role of storytelling and their actual identity. Dude, what do you think about that then? So this is going to be more of a darker version of a well-known folklore character.
Sounds interesting.
There is a trailer for it. I'll drop you the link for that in a second. Hang on, I'm just gonna get to it. I haven't seen the trailer myself yet, but it's a 2 minute and 20-second trailer. So I'm gonna send you this link right now, and we're gonna do a little watch along. And then I'll find some more news afterwards. Right. Trailers in your chat box. Let me know when you're synced up, and I'll hit the play button. Ready?
Yep, go ahead.
All right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, play. Hmm. Oh, shit. Hmm. I'm getting Northman vibes with this film. Hmm. There is a very different vibe to this one from the others I've seen. Hmm. This year, so there's no release date yet. Whoa. Well,
Eh,
I
not,
actually,
not my thing, but
I'm getting like,
I'm saying,
getting
I'm saying don't look bad. I'm not saying don't look bad. Just it's not my cup of tea.
well, I'm getting some Northman vibes with that movie, and again, I've seen a few Robin Hood movies in the past. I mean, obviously the most well-known ones are the one that had Kevin Costner in it, of course, and then there's that one that Russell Crowe did a couple years back. But no, this one has a different vibe to it. This is like a very, it's more of a darker side of it, and I'm actually kind of interested in that. I'm not sure when it's going to be out, but there's no release date confirmed yet. But that might be something I might be interested in checking out. I'll have to see if I'm in the mood to see it in the cinema, but we'll see. Looks interesting though. Sam Raimi's movie Send Help just released a second trailer for it. I don't know if you heard about this one, but this is like a kind of like a horror movie that's coming out. So yeah, it's going to be directed by Sam Raimi. This darkly comic survival horror thriller, which stars Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien. An early sneak preview screenings takes place on the 24th of January, and it's going to be in the cinemas and in 3D on the 30th of January. Tickets are on sale now. I'm just reading the story. So anyway, Linda and Bradley, that's the name of the characters, are two characters who find themselves stranded on a desert island, and they find the only survivor of a plane crash. They must overcome past grievances and work together to survive, but ultimately, it is an unsettling and darkly humorous battle of wills and wits to make it out alive. And that's the concept of it. The movie's called Send Help. So, I mean, we know what Sam Raimi's capable of doing. I mean, he's done some pretty good movies. He's done a couple of good horror comedies as well. He's best known for films like Evil Dead, and of course, he did those the Spider-Man trilogy and all that. So, him going back to the horror stuff, I reckon that's going to be a good one as well. And apparently, Bruce Campbell's in there as well. And listen to this, dude. The music is being the screenplay is being written by the same duo who did Freddy vs. Jason and the Friday the 13th 2009 reboot. That sounds... Oh, okay. That sounds good. I mean, the idea of them two involved and you got Sam Raimi involved in that could be a pretty good, interesting concept for a horror movie, like a survival horror comedy, of course. But then again, I mean, hey, any film that Sam Raimi's involved in is definitely going to be worth checking out. I mean, some of his movies can sometimes misfire, but most of the times he does hit when it comes to doing like movies, especially when it comes to like the horror stuff. So that's something to keep an eye out for, folks. January 30th, that's going to be the day it drops. What we got here? Evil Dead Burn director shares a look inside the Necronomicon. Oh, yeah, that's right. This July, folks, we got a brand new Evil Dead movie coming out called Evil Dead Burn. At least we don't have to wait 10 years like we did for the last one. But anyway, 2006 brings us Evil Dead Burn, which is being directed by, what's his name? Sebastian Vanlick. I hope I said his name right. But I know he did a movie on Shudder. It was like a spider horror film called, the fuck is the name of it again? It was called Infested, I think it was called. But yeah, he decided to share a picture which shows a sneak peek at the of pages of the Necronomicon. Pictures below as the Book of the Dead pages feature the words Kunda, which is one of the part of the incantations that summons the Deadites, of course. So this will be the 6th movie in the Evil Dead franchise, and it's going to be dropping on the 24th of July from New Line Cinema and Warner Brothers. Plot details remain under wraps, but he said he told the studio that he wanted to make a nasty film, a film that hurts, from which you come away tested. He said he's going to put all the horror he has inside, and it'll be very cathartic. And if I haven't ruined my career, I can continue to make films behind it and move on to something other than horror. So basically, the filmmaker, he wants to move on from being just known as a horror movie film director. So I guess his goal here on making this Evil Dead movie, he wants to make the nastiest, most fucked up, brutal Evil Dead movie anybody's ever made. And as you guys know, like those Evil Dead movies, they have a tendency to like push the boundaries. Like the first movie, the original Evil Dead movie back in the 80s was like raw and primal as it got. Evil Dead 2, solid gold classic, but it's a fucking like comedy elements. Army of Darkness was like way over the top with the comedy, but it was still a good film. And then, of course, you had Ash vs. Evil Dead, the TV show. And then you had that 2013 Evil Dead film, which came out, which we did do a watch along on a few years back, which was a pretty damn fucking brutal movie. And then, of course, you had Evil Dead Rise, which we've yet to do a watch along of, but we have seen the movie in the cinema, and that was a good movie too. And I think that was the highest grossing movie of the entire franchise. So yeah, they're continuing this like trend of bringing out some badass Evil Dead films, and each one has been different to the previous ones. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this new one, because I mean the last two movies were impressive. And yes, Sam Raimi is producing it along with Rob Tarpett. Bruce Campbell is also going to be involved in producing it. So that's going to be dropping on the 24th of July. There's no trailer yet. I got a feeling we'll probably see a trailer probably around springtime. I'm not entirely sure when, but I'm pretty sure we're going to see a trailer for that. But if anyone is interested yet, guys, Evil Dead Burn is going to be dropping in July. Oh, I've been hearing news about this one. Yeah, we got a brand new Return of the Living Dead sequel coming out, which is going to be aiming for a 2026 release. I remember they released a teaser trailer for it 2 years ago, which showed Tarman dragging a Christmas tree. So I'm assuming this one's going to be set during the Christmas period. Just seeing if there's any more details about it. But yeah, this is going to be the first Return of the Living Dead movie in over 20 years. The last one was back in 2005. There's been 5 of them so far. But anyway, according to the film's website, the film continues production into the new year while eyeing up a theater release for November of 2026. It's going to be directed by... Now, this is a thing that worries me, by the way, the person they got involved in directing it. The director is Steve Walsh. He did a film called Muck, Kill Her, and Goats. And he's known for doing like very schlocky, like horror movies. I mean, and some people say he's one of the worst filmmakers out there. So that's a little concerning that you got a filmmaker whose track record is not very good. Maybe he'll turn it around with this one. I don't know. But I do know that Devon Sawa is going to be involved starring in the movie. He's going to be starring in that alongside with Casimir Cash Jolette, who was in Tiny Pretty Things. Alexander Ward, who was in American Horror Story, is going to be in this. He's going to be the iconic zombie known as Tarman. Oh, okay, cool. It says here that the story takes place in a small town in Pennsylvania over Christmas, set in 1985. So this takes place 18 months after the original film. So technically, this is a direct sequel to the first movie. So they're retconning the other sequels. So this technically really is Return to the Living Dead Part 2 40 years later. So they're basically doing a Halloween here, guys. The guy involved in doing the effects is Tony Gardner, who's done the effects for Zombieland, Hocus Pocus, and the Chucky franchise. So they got a heavy hitter when it comes to doing the effects. Now, again, I am open to checking this one out because, after all, it's been a long time since we've seen a brand new Return of the Living Dead movie. But my concern is the person who's directing it, because, again, well, like I said, he doesn't have a very good track record when it comes to the previous movies he's done, which have got very, very poor reviews. Hopefully this movie will be okay, but I'm not going to know until I see a trailer. But we know they're going to be dropping it on November of this year. I'm not exactly sure when. I'm not sure if it's going to get a massive cinema run or not, but they say they're eyeing up a cinema release. So definitely be on the lookout for that one. So keep an eye out for it. What do we got here? Oh yeah, I saw the trailer for this movie. There's a movie coming out later this year. I think it's coming out on 27th of March is coming out. There's a film called They Will Kill You. It's a New York high-rise. It serves as a temple to Satan, and the new maid is the latest human sacrifice, and she has to fight for her life. I did see the trailer for this movie, and from what I'm gathering, from what I'm seeing of it, it's It looks like a version of Ready or Not 2, but with a hint of Kill Bill action in it. So basically, it's about this woman who has her first day on the job working as a maid for this tower block, which happens to be the temple for Satan, and they're going to use her as a human sacrifice. But she has to fight for her survival in this one. It's I can't. I have a hard time pronouncing her name, but for those who know what she looks like, she's been in a bunch of other movies too. Tom Felton's in it. Heather Graham's in it. Patricia Arquette. It's being directed by what's his name? Krill Skullflow, who did Why Don't You Just Die, and it's being produced by the guy who recently produced the It films and that recent TV series of It, Welcome to Derry. The movie's been rated R for strong bloody violence, gore, language, and brief sexual content and nudity. And the movie is scheduled to open the same day as Ready or Not 2. There is a trailer for it. There's a red band trailer for it, but you have to like log in so you can watch it. So it's like age restricted because, like I said, I've seen the trailer for it and it does look pretty fucking wild. But man, it's out the same day as Ready or Not 2. So I'm gonna have to choose which one I'm gonna watch on the first day. But I'm interested in seeing it, so that one's gonna be worth checking out if anybody wants to see that one. What do we got going on here? Any more news? It's the new year, folks, so I'm just like literally just skimming down. They just released a brand new trailer for Greenland 2, which is the final trailer. That's going to be out. I think that actually came out today, or is it going to be out tomorrow? I'm not sure, but I know it's going to be out around this week. I'm just fishing down. All right, that other movie, Primate, which is going to be out tomorrow. That's been rated R for violent, bloody content and gore. Now, for anybody that's living in the UK, Primate is not going to be released in the UK until January 30th. So the US gets to have it 2 weeks early. And the reason why it's been pushed back a few weeks over here is because they don't want the release of that film to clash with 28 years later, The Bone Temple, which is going to be out this Tuesday coming up, folks. What we got here? I'm just skimming down. There's not much news at the minute. Some of it's from a few weeks ago that we already did. 1 second. There's some new horror movie coming out called Passenger. That's going to be released in May this year. Let me get some information on this. Okay, the guy who directed this movie is Andre Olvdahl, who did The Autopsy of Jane Doe, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and The Last Voyage of the Demeter. That was a good vampire movie, by the way. His next horror movie is going to be coming out in May of 2026. The movie's going to be released by Paramount. The film's called Passenger. Let me see if I can get the story. There's nothing much about the story. The script is under wraps at the moment. But that's going to be released on the 29th of May of 2026. Once they drop a trailer for it, I will let you guys know. Black Phone 2 is going to be released on Peacock this month. Scream 7 posters are dropping in cinemas right now, and word is they're going to be releasing a new trailer for it this week. I think it might be either Thursday or later this week, but I have been hearing rumors that they are going to be dropping a new trailer for that. So be on the lookout for that. What else we got here? Some more 28 years later news, but I already covered that. Oh, Jesus. We got a Strangers Chapter 3 sequel that's just been released. Like, I give a shit, but I'll read it anyway. For those who are interested and may have enjoyed the other two Stranger films that's come out recently. But yeah, Rennie Harlan's reboot trilogy comes to a close with Strangers Chapter 3, and a new trailer appears to put its final girl in the killer's shoes. Okay, let's see what's going on here. A battle-damaged Madeline Parrish makes her last stand as Maya in the new trailer for The Strangers Chapter 3, which gives an interesting glimpse of the final girl wearing the pinup girl's mask and seemingly giving in to her killer instinct. Her potential killer turn was teased in Chapter 2's post-credit scene, though there's likely more than meets the eye here. Yeah, but if anyone gives a shit about checking that out, there is a trailer for it, and I don't know, because I've seen the first chapter of Rennie Harlan's Strangers reboot. It was all right, but it was nowhere near as good as the first the original two Stranger movies, like the 2008 one and that Pray at Night one. Yeah, that's her name, Chaz. That one, yeah, thanks for pointing that out. So yeah, Strangers Chapter 3, if anyone gives a shit. I haven't seen Chapter 2 yet, so I might, if it's free to watch on Amazon Prime, I'll probably watch Strangers Chapter 2. Saves me wasting money in case I don't like it. But yeah, that's gonna be dropping on, when's that dropping? It's gonna be dropping on February 6th, and it's been rated R for strong bloody violence and language. So apparently, according to this one, it looks like we're gonna be seeing the main character from the killer's point of view. Where they're gonna go with this, I have no fucking clue. But I might have to watch part 2 in order to like get my bearings on where that one's going. Any more news? Hang on, what's this? No, that's it, man. That's all the news we got for this week so far. I mean, it is the start of this year after all, so we're only just starting to get the news as we go along.
All right, awesome. All right. Okay, good job on the news, Paul. Like, yeah, really good stuff. Thanks. There. All right. For next week of the Primetime Gorehounds, we will be we're gonna be in the shitter again. We're gonna be in the shitter when it comes to the big three. Yeah. Okay. Let me say this. It's not exactly Robert Englund's fault.
No.
It kind of is, because he was doing too much sometimes, but everything around him was just like, it got to a point where I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, this is so not like what it was back in 1984 for this character. But pretty much turned into a fucking cartoon. He became a cartoon villain. He became
like a video game at one point.
Yes, like he literally become this creepy, horrifying villain to a comedic cartoon villain. But hey, Freddy's dead. That's the next one we're gonna watch.
All right. Well, seeing that we're gonna be hitting the low point for a movie, we're gonna have to bounce back with a high one, aren't we? So then, for my next pick, are you guys in the mood for a vampire movie? Because I know I am, and I know just which one.
Wait, I'm sorry, Paul. You said James Cameron. James Cameron was a part of Escape from New York.
Yeah, we did the mount painting for New York. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Hey, that was James Cameron then. James Cameron now,
bitch ass yucca.
Yeah, there's that too. But anyway, as we're saying, guys,
I had to do it. I'm sorry.
That's fine. But anyway, guys, are you guys in the mood for a vampire movie? Because I know I am, and I know just which one, and I'm pretty sure this one I'm about to announce is going to get a big pop from people here. So anyway, this one came out in 1998, 28 years ago. And not only is it a badass vampire movie, it's a pretty fucking solid action movie as well. And I'll say this also, too.
Wait. Is this another John Carpenter movie?
No. Wait. And I will say this. If it wasn't for the success of this movie, Marvel movies wouldn't exist.
Oh, shit.
So my next pick, folks, it's Blade.
Blade is that's a great fucking film. Great.
Let's fucking go.
Okay, I thought I was gonna pick vampires, but okay. I thought I was gonna keep the Carpenter. I thought I was gonna keep the Carpenter train rolling.
I will. I will soon. That train will roll again soon, guys. I promise.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, Paul. Tell people where they can find you.
All right, if you're on Facebook, guys, Paul Burt's Photography Corner. There's been a lot of influx of photos lately, like a couple of metal shows, a couple of drag shows, and of course, in February, Venice Carnival is around the corner, so expect a lot of photos of that. Next week, I've got 2 metal shows I'm going to be doing photos for, so be on the lookout for that. Paul Burt's Photography Corner on Facebook. If you want to see some horror movie stuff, go on Support Indie Horror. We've now crossed 10,000 members, and there's a lot of cool content in there. And of course, if you're on Instagram, you can find me there. You can find me on TikTok as well. Twitch, if I get back into the mood of streaming a video game again, and of course, Blue Sky as well.
You can also find Paul. You can also find Paul in NWO.
For fuck's sake, Paul, dude.
All right, and as for me, you can find me at Primetime Movie Network, which is this channel, and of course, you can find me on Primetime Podcast. Check out the video where me, the whole crew, me, Mark, Arlo, Quez, MG, did our rundown WWE in 25, which was a terrible year, and the year started off terrible. Raw was terrible, but
yeah, yeah.
Find me there, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here. So thank you for hanging out with us for the Primetime Gorehounds on this new year, watching Escape from New York. Next week we'll be watching Freddy's Dead. And on the behalf of me and Paul, everyone have a great night. We'll have a great weekend. Go Bears! Beat the Packers' ass. Paul, if the Packers beat my Bears, 8 months of them talking shit, I may hurt somebody. I may be in jail before. I don't know. You never know. But all
right. Well, let me know if anything happens.
I will. I definitely will. And shout out to shout out to fucking John Carpenter, Kurt Russell, and the great cast for this film. Great movie. Watch, definitely check out Escape from New York. And we're going to get out of here, folks. So on behalf of me and Paul, have a great week, and we are out. Laters. And oh wait, the fuck am I doing? And before we get out of here, just want to remind people.
Oh no.
I just want to remind people, okay? There's a lot of beautiful women out here. A lot of beautiful women. One of them we saw today, Adrienne Barbeau.
Put it in your mouth.
Right? So we saw a great woman, Adrienne Barbeau. So before we remind about these Christian-looking whores not looking like a prostitute.
Oh man.
Let's also understand that even a woman like Adrienne Barbeau can deliver.
Oh
niggas.
No.
But Larry, I'll see you next week.
Do you believe that the Lord tonight has set you free?
Yes, sir.
Turn around and tell those people.
Tell them.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup. I will love a woman. Now listen, y'all praise God with him. Hold on, wait a minute. Somebody believe God with him. Hey! We don't just preach condemnation. We preach reconciliation. Hallelujah. God help him. enough believers that'll come down here and dance with him and tell him you can do it in the name of Jesus. Hey! That's right. Hey! When I tell you, I want you to run back.
That's right. You so-called Christian-looking whores. That's it. Jumping in some church, flapping your ankle chains around, all on the choir, breasts hanging out, lips all red, nails painted red, purple, blue, green, long like bird claws, all this fake hair, breast implant, toenails painted with little fake diamonds in it. Your toes ain't richer. You're nothing but a prostitute. Amen. Yeah, man. Go to church now. Go to church. Got nothing but a singing hoe, a shouting hoe, a organ playing hoe, a choir director hoe. Hey, preacher. If what I just said describe your wife, you're married to a hoe. Am I right, also? Talk to me. Yes, Amen. Hallelujah. A man that's a real man don't want his wife out in the street looking like a prostitute. And you a holy woman? Amen. Or claim you's a Christian? Christian with skin-tight pants. Showing the very shape of your birth canal. Going to some church with the shape of your birth canal exposed in public and jeans all up the backside of your behind, carrying a Bible. Going to church. Yes, sir. Yeah.
We're out, y'all. See you all next week.
I love you, Adrian Barbeau!
That too.